about buying a Porsche Boxster, what do you need to know? I mean, what do you really need to know? We could toss a bunch of stats and figures at you, but with a car like the Boxster, the real issue is feel. So, what does it feel like? Well, when you climb in, the seats embrace you. At the same time, the side bolsters cut into your shoulders in an odd but not completely uncomfortable arrangement. There's a huge blind spot over your right shoulder, but that's what this button is for. Grab the steering wheel at the proper 9 and 3 positions, and it feels just right in your hands, meaty enough without feeling chunky. Sitting behind you in the base model is a 2.7-liter, 265 horsepower flat 6. It sounds good, and with a skillful launch, can hit 60 miles per hour in the low to mid 5-second range, depending on your choice in transmission. But it also feels gutless at low revs, and at no point does the power feel adequate for the grip available. The 315 horsepower 3.4-liter engine in the Boxster S goes a long way towards addressing the power issue. Humming along at higher velocities, the Boxster is stable and sure-footed. Kind of makes you wish Montana's speed limit was still reasonable and prudent. Straight line satisfaction is eclipsed by the joys found in bends and sweepers. There's a wonderful connectedness between steering movements and chassis reactions, with each degree of rotation answered by an appropriate tightening of the driving line, all the way up to the predictable limits of adhesion. And those limits are high. The purist in me favors the fine shifting 6-speed manual, but Porsche's 7-speed PDK dual clutch is really good. It also makes the Boxster both faster and more efficient, so if you go PDK, you won't get any judgment from us. Using a classic formula for raciness, this Boxster is lower, wider, and longer than the previous. At the same time, the wheelbase has grown, helping shore up the front overhang. The modern face and sharply defined air intakes are striking, but I think the most interesting angle is the rear, where a continuous line links the cut line for the rear fascia, the LED taillights, and the rear spoiler. It's an artful bit of design work on a timeless yet contemporary shape. Though shapely, the Boxster is plenty livable. There are 2 trunks, each about 5 cubic feet in size. Optional ventilated seats help keep occupants cool on hot days. For truly inhospitable weather, the top stows in about 9 seconds at speeds up to around 30 miles per hour. And the optional active suspension provides a reasonable ride, firming up for serious driving at the push of a button. Around $50,000 puts you behind the wheel of a Porsche Boxster. Get nutty with the option sheet, and it's possible to build a 6-figure Boxster S so elaborate that the ghost of Rube Goldberg will materialize to give you a high five. The latest iteration of the Porsche Boxster is lighter, faster, and more fuel efficient than the car it replaced. Better is better, but the real achievement of the latest model is how it makes you feel. With the wind swirling around you, the engine wailing behind, and every input confidently channeled into dynamic action, the Porsche Boxster feels absolutely fantastic.